We had a we have an odd thing in the UK where three sneakers released at once, and it was basically the yellow ochre, the Jordan 3 Midnight Navy, and then also these Jordan 1 85s. So I don't think they've released anywhere else. So I think it's probably just a Europe one only, and I only saw them in specific retailers. Jordan 1 Low 85 metallic blue color, and I was eyeing this up anyway at the start of the year, to seeing what other releases were popping up, and this was a sort of must-have for me. This was a part of me trying to grab the sort of 85 cuts because I just prefer those to the standard version. They're kind of more true to the original sort of OGs. They've got kind of the 8 lace holes in there as well, and also the kind of shape of it as well is more closer to the 85, and I like the fact that it's got sort of added cushioning around the collar lining, so that's a neat touch. And also the leather quality is just that much bit better. It's a bit of a thicker cut, and you kind of want to go maybe half a size up because of the fact that they have the cushioning, and then also just fit slightly tighter than a standard Air Jordan 1 Low. And I think these take a little bit of time to sort of break in as well, so I'm sure they'll loosen up similar to a standard Air Jordan 1 Low, but you'll have to kind of judge that for yourself, I guess. And basically I thought the metallic blue on here would be very sort of shiny, but it's not. It's quite sort of matte still. Even on the light you can probably see that it's actually nice. It's understated. I mean, blue's a nice colour to have anyway, and basically against having the neutral grey ones as well, this one's actually a nice colourway as well, because it kind of sort of pops really. And I like obviously the Air Jordan logo on the back is really nice as well, in that blue, dark blue colour, and just all the way around it just looks really nice. You don't get no extra laces as far as I saw, and the sole as well is just a standard sort of Jordan 1 sole in blue colour. But I think it's just a sort of nice, simple, clean sneaker, and another one you can kind of wear pretty much any time of the year really, and it's just having nice sort of 85 cuts. What I found was there was only some retailers who had these, so I wasn't sure if they would be selling out. They didn't pop up on the sneakers app just yet, so that kind of sort of says to me that these are kind of going to be sort of limited to certain retailers, so that's why I picked them up. But they're kind of sitting at the moment, so you probably can pick them up maybe on sale later on. So here are the details for the Jordan 1 Low 85 metallic navy white. So it comes in a white, navy and white colour scheme, and it has an EVA cup sole with an airbag, and it has an all leather construction, and the price was £155. In terms of comfort sizing, it's like any other Jordan 1, so it has a medium to firm sole, and it does still feel comfortable enough to wear. I wouldn't say it's not comfortable. However, because it's got the hard sole, I would say after a while it can get a little bit fatiguing, so just be wary of that. And there isn't, because it's a flat sole, there isn't much support around the arch. Wearing time for these, I think it's kind of more around the sort of 6 to 10 hours because of the fact that it has a thicker cut leather, so it just takes time to sort of wear that in. It's not like it's uncomfortable, but just be wary that you're going to have a bit of tension around your forefoot area, toe area. Because it has cushioning in the heel area, I would basically go a half size up with these in my opinion. I think going true to size, you're going to probably end up having not much space in the toe box area, similar to a Nike Dunk SB. And again, the traction on this is second to none really. They work really well as a casual shoe nowadays, so you can kind of wear them in all weather. In terms of the look and style, so it's basically an original colorway anyway, but it's the same as neutral grey color blocking, and it has an all white basically trainer with a muted sort of metallic swoosh and heel tab. I think because of the darker blue that they've used, the metallic hits on this is a bit kind of muted, which I actually prefer rather than it being sort of too shiny. And I'd sort of recommend wearing these sort of spring autumn time. Reason being is they have thicker cut leather, but also because the white on the sneaker, I think they would just get dirty very quickly in the winter time. And there's no reason why you couldn't wear it in the summertime, but just bear in mind, because it's being a leather, it can get hot, and especially sort of very hot days. And with these ones, you can sort of dress them up casual, smart casual, and maybe even sort of smarter, but just depends on how you dress really. But they are a sneaker, a really versatile sneaker that you can sort of wear with anything. And then you can basically put in like navy laces. I think you could also just go sort of light blue because it would sort of match the blue anyway, and white and sail. So in terms of my final thoughts, the pros are it's a neutral colour scheme, so I really like that. That's just a sort of basic kind of trainer. And the leather materials are really nice, and I like the fact that it's an 85 cut, so that always sort of bodes well for me. In terms of the cons, I think the cost is sort of still too high. £155 is a lot for a low. And basically, in terms of the ratings, I'd give the look and style a 4 out of 5. I think it's a nice sneaker. However, I would probably more than likely grab the neutral greys over this, so that's why I've given this a 4. And in terms of comfort, I'd still, just like any other Jordan 1, it's the same sort of thing. It's probably slightly more comfortable, being the fact that it's got sort of heel cushions, but still a 3 out of 5. The quality, I'm going to give it a 5. It's not like premium leather, but it's still very good leather, and that you can kind of tell on the trainer, so that kind of makes up for the high price tag in a way. And the pricing, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's just because it's using premium leather, I think the price is still slightly too high. I think if it kind of retailed at sort of £125, £130, I think it's more palatable for this kind of trainer. But overall, I'll give it a 4. I actually really liked it more in hand. I originally just bought it just to kind of get the 85 versions of all the sneakers, but with this particular one, I actually do like it a lot.